everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Negustita. So today's topic is the truth about your sexual energy. Alright, this is an 18 plus reading, so before we get any further into the reading, pull out your ID, look at your age. If you're not of age, I'm sorry, boo-boo, this is not for you, okay? And if you are of age, hello, welcome. This is for you. Anyway, so I had Spirit help me pick up this topic, but I'm going to be honest, it might change, right? Like, you know, like further into the reading. And from just pulling the cards, it does actually kind of feel like this is a reading about a specific energy. For some of you, it's a specific person. So I don't know, just from, anyway, but we'll see, right? I haven't even like really tapped into the energy and all that, so we'll see what the reading will end up being. But for now, I'm kind of set on the title of the truth of your sexual energy, because I want to leave it open for Spirit to fill in the blanks. All right, as always, make sure you take the messages that resonate, like, comment, and subscribe, because it'd be so appreciated. And yeah, so this is pile 1, this is pile 2, and this one is pile 3. So how this is gonna work, because I'm gonna use the same deck for all 3 piles. You can pick based on stone, but I have pulled cards from the deck for each pile to kind of help you decide, in case based on just the crystal it's not enough, you know. So this is for pile 1. You guys got the King of Wands. For pile 2, y'all have the 8 of Wands. And then for pile 4, or sorry, for pile 3, we got the Emperor. Okay, well, if you need more time, pause the video here to select your piles. And if not, I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm just gonna burn some Palo Santo here. You know me, I always like to, you know, come in with the spiritual cleanse before I tap into the energy, just to make sure what I'm channeling is for you guys here watching. Okay, clearing this space. I just love the smell of Palo Santo. Alright, hoping to send intentions here to cleanse away any low vibrational or negative energy, tapping directly into source, your guys' higher self, any angels or spirit team members that wish to convey some messages to you on this topic. Okay, so pile 1, I'm already starting to tap into your energy. This feels kind of somber. Okay, you guys may have been, I don't know, I'm getting a kind of fighter energy. I'm thinking like 9 of Wands, you know. And I think another interpretation of that card is like the soldier who's ready to go home. So, with that being said, I have these 2 tarot decks. This one has a lot of images. Okay, images. And I'm not really sure I can show you. I'm not really sure if I can really show you guys what's on here. But I feel like there's really no point in censoring them. So, anyways. Oh, but maybe I should. This is just kind of like some more added layers to your energy, adding more to the sexual energy. I also just got this tarot deck today. Funny story, there was a hiccup when I went to purchase this deck like 2 or 3 weeks ago. I put in the wrong address and I didn't realize I did, so then I had to get it like returned and then refunded, and I bought it again. But you know, here it is now. Yes. Oh, and I want to channel clear and precise messages for the collective, as clear as they possibly can, because sometimes, I don't know, Spirit could be like Yoda, you know, and it's like talks and rhymes, and sometimes you're like, bro, like just literally tell me already. Okay, tapping into pile one's energy. What is the truth of your sexual energy? What is the truth of pile one's sexual energy? You know, however that's going to be interpreted. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so this is a pile I think that ultimately thrives best in union. Okay. Union. I think this is interesting. The way these two cards came out. Oh, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Or 6, 5, 4. It doesn't matter. Well, I guess it does, but okay, so this message I think is in regards to a certain past lover, which that's kind of what I'm getting here with this 10 of Wands energy, because this feels like something that was not created overnight, something that took time to fruition. And with this 4 of Cups, you may have already rejected this person, or you have intentions to reject them. 6 of Cups, this definitely does feel like a past person. And with the 5 of Wands and 4 of Wands, it seems like you or them, or the combination of the both of you, may have some conflict to resolve, and then a beautiful union will come of this connection. That's what I'm getting here from the cards. So okay, and trying to like tap into your sexual energy here. I feel like you guys are very passionate. You're passionate lovers. Okay, you might have a fire sign placement in your Mars, or you just might have a lot of fire sign energy in general, but we do have some water here. So you're very emotional. This is where I said earlier, you would thrive best in unions. I think your sexual energy is best expressed when you have a loving partner. You might identify with the term demisexual, which pretty much just means you're not sexually attracted to people who you don't have emotional attachments with. So, and I can relate to that as well, which could be why you're here on my channel. So consider sticking around, subscribe. But yes, I see here that like for you guys, it's a lot about love, but love mixed with passion. Okay. Hold on. We're on a good roll here. So I mean, I kind of want to switch to this tarot deck here, and let's see what will these cards reveal about the true nature of pile one's sexual energy, right? The truth of it. So we got the High Priestess. Oh, you guys might be what's the term? I think yeah, celibate. Here's why I say that. So we already have the information of you thrive best in unions. I think if your energy shows up, or if the High Priestess card shows up in general, it's like you're very intuitive. You may know yourself better than anyone, especially with this woman playing with the cat. It just makes me think like you know your way around yourself. Okay, and so I also really feel like for this pile, you're kind of not looking for anything. Like, you're only looking for something serious. Okay, that's what I feel with this High Priestess. She didn't come to play. But she did come to... She's here to play with herself, okay? Like, I am heavily getting that energy of you guys probably don't really date much to at all. Celibate. You might be celibate, or you just don't have any intentions to sleep with someone that you don't love or have a deeper connection with. So you're either just temporarily celibate or intentionally celibate, which, fun fact, I am celibate, so we can bond over that. And at this point, like, I don't know, and maybe I should care more that their titties are out, but whatever. Some of these cards can get really graphic. So we get the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys love to think about the long term. I do kind of feel like that's just something your mind kind of drifts to when you are with someone. Like, you think about long term. I kind of also get the feeling that you guys may like to pillow talk. Like, afterwards, you guys want to cuddle and just kind of like talk about the future, That's something you might like to do after sex. I do feel like this pile is just very sentimental. You might have like a water sign placement in your Venus, in the planet of Venus, like Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But I feel like more Cancer or Scorpio, or sorry, Pisces, because I feel like they're more like sentimental. But all those Scorpios are also sentimental. To me, their energy is more intense. So anyway, but I feel like, yeah, you guys might like candle play. So the truth of how one's sexual energy spirit. Dang. I've never really done a reading like this, so this is interesting. So we got the Queen of Chalices. Oh my god, yeah, as I said before, you know, you're definitely you need the emotional attachment to things. You cannot just give yourself without it being reciprocated or just being genuine. Like, you need authentic connections for your sexual energy to thrive the best, and that's the truth. If you didn't know already, especially if you've tried, you know, the casual dating scene, hooking up, situationships, and they don't really sit right with you, they don't really replenish you, it's because you're not really designed for those type of connections, or those type of connections aren't going to fulfill you or satisfy you. You are someone looking for the deeper rooted things. You may just also be someone who likes deep shit, you know. But anyway, I feel like for you guys, yeah, like, it's just, you need more. Like, this is the message here. You need more. Sex will not satisfy you on its own. Pleasure isn't good. I mean, look, okay, the way it's coming to me is like, you can play with yourself. Like, girl, you can masturbate all day. Like, okay, like, if the intentions of sex is just to satisfy that urge, then you're good. You don't need anybody. But for you, there just has to be more. There has to be more to it than just sex. It has to be loving. It has to be nurturing to your soul. You know what I mean? And I feel like, again, I can't shake this feeling that once you do find it, it's like, then you can really let loose, or really, I mean, with this Queen of Cups, yes, she is a queen. She does take control, but there's an element of this too where it's like, you kind of like the feeling of other people thinking they have control, right? Like, I mean, look, like, this guy, he probably feels like he's having his way with her, but really it's like, she's the one in control. He just doesn't know it. If that makes sense. There's also the Sun card here on the bottom of the deck, which it really does feel like it's accentuating that you like to let people think they have control, right? You like to let people think that I mean, especially if you identify as the feminine energy here, you definitely like to have men think that oh, like, you're so submissive, and you're so good, you're such a good girl. But in actuality, it's like, I mean, they're doing all the work. Like, they don't even realize. Anyway, this Sun card, this is interesting. Dang, I love this reading. I'm happy to be here. I wonder how you guys feeling. Tap into that, because I'm happier here too. The Sun card. This will probably come out in a little bit. It was just the bottom of the deck. I pulled it out as a sort of like, to me, like, the way she was positioned, I don't know, it's like, it's a matter of perspective, because again, right, it probably seems like, oh, by the way, you might have like big boobs, on a random note, because for each of these women, I've been like kind of drawn to their breasts. So I feel like for you guys, that's something partners might like mention or like comment on quite a bit. You might get a lot of compliments about your breasts. If you're a feminine here watching, I don't really sense a whole lot of masculine energies watching, but if you are the masculine, then I feel like it could be about your chest, like you're very well defined, or yeah, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's your arms. Okay, so we got the Six of Chalices. Yeah, I do feel like you guys are very sentimental, and I can't shake this feeling that there's an element of you either okay, take this only if it resonates, of course, but maybe you like to do some inner child work, not necessarily during sex, but it's like, I, how can I explain this without it sounding weird? Because it's not coming off as weird. It's not coming off as like an that's gross. It's coming off as like healing. It's coming across as innocent. It's like you release yourself from burdens. Maybe like you grew up in a household that was very restrictive. They could have had an opinion about sex that wasn't true or healthy. Like right, like maybe I mean for me personally, I grew up in a household where sex was a forbidden topic. It still is. And I don't know if you guys have heard of something called, and I'm sorry to take this reading to a bit of a dark place, but we're just going to adventure here for a second. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of something called female mutilation. It's essentially circumcision for women. If you're not familiar with circumcision is, please just look it up. But female circumcision is not quite the same as male circumcision, because for it to be the same, a lot more skin would be removed from the penis. Okay, so anyways, I mentioned this to say, right, like in my bloodline, there's a lot of healing that needed to be done around sex work, right, around sex, because I don't know if you can tell, but having your clit removed really does limit how much pleasure you feel from sex, which was the point. Women where I come from, right, from my bloodline, we're conditioned not to really enjoy something that was meant to be enjoyed. I mean, let's be so fucking for real. Why else would we have a clit? It serves no other purpose but to bring pleasure. Like, let's be so fucking for real. It's supposed to be used. In what world would God give you something that you were never supposed to use? What am I, like, never supposed to use my, like, right hand? For what? Just because it exists, or because some book written hundreds of years ago said I'm not supposed to use it? You're stupid if you think that. I'm sorry. I hate to be honest here, but anyway, I'm not gonna take it back, but I will say this: I'm sorry if that offended anybody, because my intentions here are not to hurt feelings, but it is to speak the truth. And if the truth hurts, that's because it's supposed to. That's how it sets you free. So with that being said, back to the Six of Chalices energy. For some reason, I am tapping into a deeper ancestral healing that you guys have done here, or are supposed to do if you haven't already, or maybe that is how your sexual energy is presenting itself at this time. You're doing some healing work here, especially in regards to pleasure. I feel like you, like in past, there's something here with the Six of Chalices that is about the past. We have it's this is the second time, by the way, it's appeared. So I do feel like there is a lot of past energy. So you guys may have experienced something in your recent, like in this lifetime. You may have experienced a trauma from the past. Or if not you, maybe it was a relative. I feel like this group is very empathic because of this High Priestess energy. You may have even picked up other people's traumas. Like, let's say for example you grew up with someone who was abused sexually as a child. I feel like that's something you had to heal within yourself, because it's something you kind of took on, and obviously, like, that is no easy feat, but it's something that was meant to help your heart space grow, right? Like, healing from that and choosing to continue to love and share love with the world is extremely powerful. You guys, that is honestly the essence of the sun, like, if that makes sense. The sun is a powerful source of energy, and that you're kind of becoming like that, because the more you heal, the more you radiate energy. It's beautiful, high vibrational energy, and it's hard for people to match that. It's hard for people who are very grounded in the 3D to match that. All right, but with this Six of Chalices, I feel like there's an ancestral link here, or some, if not ancestral, then I would say it's like maybe you had a family member, or you grew up with somebody who was traumatized sexually, and that either you or you could have been that person, and healing from that is a part of what you're meant to do with your sexual energy, or helping others heal. Like, maybe you might end up with a partner who has been hurt, or they could have grown up with someone who was abused sexually, because this is all the context of this reading is sexual energy. So I'm feeling like you are overcoming that, vibrating past it, healing past it. Okay, and what I mean by that is like you're not allowing the hurt to stop you from experiencing the pleasure. All right, that doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. It just means that you refuse to have it become a blockade for you. And overcoming that energy makes you so beautiful. Okay? I feel like there's more to say about this Six of Chalices. I really do feel like there could have been a past lover here, a particular one who may want to relay the message of like either you help them heal from some kind of childhood wound simply from the sex that you guys had, or this could be about a future partner. A future partner will come to feel this way about you. I feel like you have a way of healing wounds, especially mother wounds and other people, but that can be a bit, that energy I don't want to tap too much into, just because I don't know, it's starting to feel very nuanced. Like it's hard to define. So it can manifest, like I can come up with all these different ways of trying to define it, but it may not, I don't know, tricky energy to explain. So okay, but I do feel like, or you might attract a lot of male partners who need mother wound healing. Okay, like they may come to you with that. Doesn't mean you accept them or that you have to. It just means that they may be looking towards you for healing. Because with this Queen of Chalices energy, like I'm gonna be honest, like people are very turned on from your sexual energy, especially if it comes off as a little maternal. Some may even think of, I said with the long term, they think about you in the long term. They talk to you, they want to think about the long term. Some may even talk about having kids with you because that was just how good it was. You may also have like very wide hips. These women don't really have like super wide hips. I just get this because child rearing, right? You kind of need. Oh, and with the High Priestess, I think this could. No, actually. Anyway, I just feel like there's more that wants to come out for this energy. Hold up. Okay, so yeah, okay, so there does seem to be like a certain person here that wants to tap in, and I am getting like a past lover with this Six of Cups, or this could have been someone from your childhood too. Someone you could have either had a thing with, a relationship, or you guys just could have liked each other a lot. So we got the Ten of Pentacles, Death, the Hierophant, the Emperor, and the Knave of Pentacles. So this does kind of seem like a situation here around a certain masculine energy here. Someone who, honestly, this energy is a bit wishy-washy, because on one hand we have someone here who, this like Dark Emperor, it's like they wanted you but they could never commit to you. It's that kind of, that's what I mean by wishy-washy. Like it's like this person may not have had hope for the long term. Like maybe they thought like you guys couldn't create a certain something together, something this person's been working towards. So this could be like an empire, and they felt like you could never match their energy because they see you as this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Chalices, but maybe they need like an Empress, so they felt like you couldn't match their energy. But actually that was them being a bit harsh when judging you and not seeing you for your full potential. Okay, and this person may be in their Emperor energy, but it's dark, it's warped. They're about control, not necessarily about... Okay, well, I mean, what is this Emperor supposed to be about? Anyway, but however they're seeing you, it's not in your true likeness, and this person may have allowed the connection to end, but they're not over you at all. And with this Knave of Pentacles, I mean, this person could be getting tarot readings about you. They're not over you. That's the main point. And they still check up. And this could be someone who's very attached to you sexually. You could have a way of attaching. People get very attached to you, and you may not get attached to them almost at all. I mean, you could, but for some reason I feel like this is a pile that could move on as well, right? Like you cut your losses and you inevitably move on. But this person, same cannot be said. So let's see, what do these cards want to reveal? These oracle cards, what do they want to reveal for pile 1 about whatever spirit wishes to relay? If there's anything at all. We got the Phoenix, new face, rekindle, renew. So you guys are going through a transformation right now with your sexual energy. Okay, Spirit, relay more cards about their sexual energy. We got wedding rings. Okay, well, there is somebody here who does want to come in, and they do want to offer you something long-term, something stable, something like marriage. But you guys are going through a new phase, either with this person or in your own energy. And especially if you feel like you've come across another sexual awakening, you're going to resonate with that even more. We got mirror. Yeah, mirroring each other. There is a lot here about this person and you being like, yeah, this person either, okay. Yeah, this person needed time to heal because they were self-sabotaging. I mean, I don't know if you ever called this person a narcissist, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because with this Dark Emperor energy, they could be coming off as such. But you guys are mirroring each other. So, you know, the way they've been seeing you is a reflection of how they've been seeing themselves. So if they looked at you as someone that they thought isn't worth much, right, it's actually because there was a time in their life where they felt that way about themselves, or they may still feel that way about themselves. So try not to take it too personally, but I'm sure you guys already know this. And back to this Phoenix card, I do feel like you guys, either you're coming to a new sexual awakening or your sexual energy is transforming. I don't know, but either way, like, I feel like you guys are evolving. Okay, we got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help you bring you together. Soulmate, wow. And then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay, we got free yourself. It's time to take control of your life. And wedding. So, you know, this does seem like there's a lot here about you and this person, or maybe your energy is just so high vibrational it's attracting love. So there's that. Yeah. It's either this wedding thing is about you and this person, or you're just on a level of self-love and high vibrational energy that the next person that comes to you is going to be your soulmate, or you won't stop looking until you find that individual. Okay, so this deck has yes or no question, yes or no cards. This is the answers angel oracle. So angel answers, no, I think it's, oh my god, hold on. Angel answers oracle. So okay, so take a minute, think of a yes or no question, because you might get an answer, and we'll see what comes out of this deck for you guys, pile 1, and then that's pretty much going to be the end of the reading. Okay, so let's see here what wants to come out for pile 1. Pile 1. The situation will improve. Recovery, so you guys might be recovering from a difficult time, or your energy might be feeling drained or scattered in different directions. There's more that happens to life than just what we see in the 3D. Remember that. We got no need to worry, which is a great omen. And then I'll take this card and we'll call it good. And then we got wait. So I hope these messages resonate with you, pile 1. That's all I see here for the truth about your sexual energy. And thank you so much for watching. Please consider commenting, liking, subscribing. If you want further guidance, I do personal readings. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Oh, this is one of the fastest growing spiritual channels. Don't look that up. And yeah. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Pile 2, welcome to your reading, everyone.
First off, I want to say thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and giving my channel a chance to woo you. Okay, so I'm going to just burn some Palo Santo here to cleanse the space, clear of negative energy, get in contact with your higher self here with the intentions of channeling for the highest good, the truth, and as well, peace and protection. Yeah, to get clear and concise messages. I always have to set that intention, otherwise I feel like the reading can get a bit confusing. So okay, so here what we're gonna do on this in this video is see what the truth of your sexual energy is, pile 2. Oh, by the way, I probably should have said this earlier, but this is an 18+ reading. I probably already did, but I'm just gonna say it again. So if you're not over 18, get away, get away, get away here, you small child. Anyway, and if you are, hello. Hello. Okay, so you guys, let's see here. What is the truth about your sexual energy, pile 2? Okay, really just embracing pile 2's energy here. Okay, I'm feeling like you guys are Libras or just peace seekers. Oh, and would you look at that? We got the Temperance card, but in the reverse. So there is something here that you may feel like you lost a calling on. Okay, but let's see here. Let's tap into pile 2's energy. Then we got the Queen of Wands here in reverse. So you may not, your sexual energy could be very dormant within you. Okay, dormant is what I want to say. Maybe you guys haven't really tapped into it, because from what I'm picking up from these cards, it's not really the most open energy. Okay, we got the Knight of the Knight of Pentacles. I think you guys are waiting for something. You're waiting for something or someone to really open you up. That's what I'm getting. And you may be in this closed off energy. Okay, I mean, with the Priestess card, I'm sorry, not Priestess, with the Empress card, there is a little bit about infertility when she's in the reverse. So maybe you guys maybe you have like, what's it called? It's like something about your ovaries. They're not cysts. Embro. Oh girl, I don't know it. I don't know how to say that word. But I'm thinking it, and it's like, I mean, I don't know if that resonates with you guys, but or something in regards to your, oh, you might have like, I think it's called vaginosis. I'm sorry. I'm probably not saying these words correctly. English is one of the 3 languages I speak. And I mean, although I speak it the best, it's definitely, I don't like it because it has a lot of words that literally don't adhere to its own standards. It's one of the most two-faced motherfucking languages I ever seen. It's Gemini energy for real. Anyway, but you guys, so what I'm getting is kind of like, maybe you might have something to do with, it could be your ability to conceive, that's holding you back from really expressing your sexual energy. There could have been a lot of times where you may have felt called to something or someone, but you resisted the calling. Okay, with the 6 of Pentacles, you may not have a high sex drive too. That could be what it is, but yeah, maybe you were too busy, or you haven't really found the time to prioritize it as well. That could be what's going on. Some of you could be focused on work more so than, like, maybe you're focused on getting out of poverty for some of you, and so you just haven't really had the time to let your hair hang or something, right? I don't know. But I mean, I do know, but I don't know. You guys, I feel like you guys are wanting to open up though, sexually speaking. Like you're wanting to venture. Some of you may have like a condition though. Okay, because especially with this King of Pentacles here on the reverse, you could have some kind of medical condition that makes it difficult for you to have sex as well. For others of you, maybe it's just like it's been a while, a long while. You may even feel kind of out of the loop, out of practice for some of you. Okay, I do feel like you're waiting though for the right opportunity, or you're wanting the right opportunity, and you're willing to wait as well with this Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, for some of you, what's stopping you is self-limiting thoughts. Because you guys got the Eight of Swords for your like card for picking piles, which you didn't need to look at to know if this is your pile. It was just an extra thing for some of you, especially those of you who felt indecisive. But okay, before I get into the sexual tarot, which by the way does have graphic nudity, just to let you know. But anyway, which I don't think the people here really care, but I just thought to let y'all know anyways. But anyway, back to that Eight of Swords energy. So, you know, it could be that you might just feel very self-conscious or unsure of yourself. You know, maybe you doubt your abilities to perform well. Ooh, for some of you also, you could, if this is a masculine energy watching, you can be very insecure. I feel maybe it's not with your body, but maybe with the pressure of performing. Because I do feel like, especially if this is like, if you guys are a masculine energy watching, for some of you, you may feel a lot of pressure to, I mean, like, I know that from the male perspective here, there are a lot of women who rap and sing about sex, and there are a lot of women who have felt very unsatisfied with the men that they slept with, and they will talk about it. You know, I mean, there's a perspective here for why women do that, and I will tap into that in a little bit, but the main thing here is for you guys, you may feel like you don't want to disappoint, so maybe you just kind of don't do it at all. That's what I'm getting as well. Maybe it's just too intimidating as well. And we're going to tap into the truth of your sexual nature here, but it seems like this is kind of like an energy check in regards to how you feel about sex. I think it's something you avoid. I think it's something that feels very daunting or whatnot, but I do feel like you guys want it. You want to with the Six of Pentacles. It could just be like not understanding how to go about it as well, or how to create harmony, right? How to create the balance so that everyone involved enjoys the experience. And maybe you guys aren't the best communicators, so you doubt your ability to communicate, you know, during the actual act. All right. Oh, and I was going to say the female perspective. As a woman myself, I've heard a lot of men talk about sex as well, but in a very different light. I implore you, listen to Future or Migos, the group. Literally, any one of their songs, at some point they'll talk about how they like to fuck bitches, make money, get rich, right? But for the bitches who they fuck, they're usually awful. I mean, like, from, you know, I'm not necessarily saying that specifically about Migos, no. But I just think, like, in general, there isn't really an appreciation for the woman's time and energy in her body. So when they feel disrespected, some women, those who are confrontational, you know, you gotta be kind of confrontational to write a whole song about how he's not doing it right. But it's kind of like, me personally, the way I see it, it's just humbling men. But I see here that humblingness has kind of hurt some men. So let's see here. What are the messages? The truth about pile 2 sexual energy. Spirit, what is the truth about their sexual energy? So we got the Six of Chalices. She kind of peeked her head, but we'll get into her. Truth of men's sexual energy. Men. Oh my god, no. I mean, just the truth of pile 2 sexual energy. For some reason, I feel like this is the pile where my male viewers are watching. Oh. Truth of men's sexual energy. Oh, fuck. I mean, the truth about pile 2 sexual energy. Okay, well, you know what? We are going to get into it. So, you guys, there may be another side to this I didn't consider. Maybe for some of you, well, I mean, honestly, you may identify as a masculine energy watching, but if you're not, it doesn't really matter, because the message here is I do feel like this pile is in need of healing, because it's something about you're not quite able to express it in the 3D, right? Like, if you've had sex, I don't know if it's the type of sex that you have imagined yourself having that feels very fulfilling and satisfying. I think for you guys, you're kind of really learning how to embrace your own sexual energy. Okay, because that's what I'm getting here. For pile 2 watching, you guys, I think, aren't really sure how to embrace it, because maybe you have expectations in your own head, or this could have been something told to you about how you're supposed to do things. But the truth of the matter is, you're meant to express yourself the way you feel is the most authentic and true to you. It doesn't have to be authentic and true for everybody else, and I think that's what you guys are learning. So for some of you watching, you know, maybe you might be into BDSM, or you might just be a sub. Especially if this is a masculine energy watching, I do kind of feel like you're not really sure how to express that, or if you'll be accepted for having that as a part of your energy, right? I feel like, again, this comes back to that pressure to perform, or to perform in a specific way. Like, you know, I'm just generalizing here, but I feel like, you know, men are usually called beasts, right? Because they're aggressive and they take charge. But for some of you, maybe you're much more chill. Okay, you're not really into the rough foreplay, right? But you're more gentle, and in fact, you may actually want, especially with this Ace of Swords, you guys may want like the woman or the feminine energy here to take the lead. And I do see it's a kind of a switch energy. Like, you love to, you guys definitely like to praise, worship, body worship, I think is what it's called. Like, when you're like, oh my god, like, you're so beautiful, you're a goddess, all that. Like, you guys definitely like to speak. Also, I feel like in bed, and you like to hype your partners up too, which is absolutely amazing. Beautiful energy here. At the bottom of the deck, there is this anyway, sorry, at the bottom of the deck, there's a 6 of Swords energy. So yes, I think this is ultimately like where you want to go. Some of you might identify, I think it's called, I mean, I don't know, I don't want to offend anybody, so obviously don't take it, but with this energy, I kind of thought like maybe you guys are, I think the term is a cuck. I'm sorry if that's rude. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just what I'm getting from the card, and maybe you guys might like to see, I don't know, like it could be a fetish or an interest of yours to see your partner kind of get, you know, defiled, I suppose, by another person in front of you. That's a thing, and there's no judgment here, and honestly, it could have something to do with a wound you need to heal. I don't know, sorry if I got too deep, but with this Star card in reverse, I do feel like there is healing you haven't quite been able to do, and so it manifests in your sex life. So if you are someone who does have sex, you might be into things that others would perceive as a bit out there. And that could come from a deeper seated energy, like you want to heal something. Now that right there, I'm not gonna, that's for you to really tap into and explore and express and heal. But from what I see as a tarot reader, there is something here that you do need a little bit of assistance on, especially in terms of healing, and that it's a part of your sexual nature until it is healed, until you either seek out the guidance you need. It's something from your past. It could even be childhood, but yeah. Oh my gosh, you guys need to hit up pile 1, because pile 1 is the feminine energy for you. Okay. they're literally the energy you're looking for. We got the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's something here about like a betrayal that you guys experienced. If not a betrayal, I don't know, but you guys are very committed. I see you as a loyal partner. You're also very giving. Like in your fantasies or in the way that you wish to express yourself in bed, you are very giving. I do feel like maybe almost to your own detriment, right? Like maybe you give a little too much. You might focus more on your partner's pleasure, and you might attract partners who are a bit selfish. So that could leave you feeling very drained or used. Okay, you guys, let's see here. The truth about pile 2 sexual energy. You get the 2 of cups, or the 2 of chalices. Here in reverse. Yeah, this has something to do with a soulmate or a past person that you loved. Oh, we got the 2 of swords. I don't know. This is interesting. It's not... Okay, now the messages aren't super clear, but... Oh, boy. Wow. Okay. I'm sorry, that sounds weird. I'm just like looking at the picture like, is it me or is it getting hot in here? Oh gee. So, sorry. You know, I don't know. I don't know what this energy is about. This does kind of feel a bit... the messages here are, I mean, very specific. I don't think a lot of people... I mean, I don't know if everyone here is going to resonate with this message. I'll try to make it general so, you know. But it does kind of feel like there's a situation here where I think you guys were rejected, or, you know, like there was a... This feels like a heavy feminine energy here. And this could be... Oh my god. Okay, so there was a soulmate, or they're not really a soulmate because they didn't choose you, but there was somebody here that you believed to be your soulmate, or they may have thought you were their soulmate, or maybe you guys really are soulmates. I don't know. But okay, and it's like they didn't choose you, they chose someone else, and this other person mistreated them, I think, with this 10 of Wands. I don't know, they were definitely rough. I mean, I think that this feminine energy is definitely enjoying herself, but it's something about, I don't know, maybe like they're not the most faithful with this King of Cups. It could be a cheater or manipulator. And this is what maybe you're looking to heal, I think, in your own sexual energy. Or this could have been like if this doesn't apply directly to you, if you haven't attracted this type of relationship in your life, this could be something you saw growing up. Maybe your parent figure, maybe it's like a single parent figure. Or I mean, like if your parents were together during your childhood, then this could be like a cheater. But I'm kind of getting it more like you grew up with a single parent, and this parent, unfortunately, could have been a feminine energy, really was addicted to toxic masculine figures. So I'm so sorry to say that. I hope it doesn't resonate, but that's what I'm getting. Let's tap into something different, Spirit. The truth of their sexual energy. The truth of pile 2 sexual energy. Let's tap into something different. Okay, so you guys... Oh my god. I'm sorry. You're a little freak with this King of Wands. Look at them. Sorry. In the best way possible. Look at them. Look at the way, like... And the suit, the fit. Come on, y'all. Be for real. Okay, you guys are very adventurous. I want to say adventurous, explorer. Because with this King of Wands, like, he doesn't get embarrassed, really. In your authentic energy, when, especially after you've healed from whatever it is you need to heal, and when you are able to express yourself the way you wish you would, you guys have a very strong, potent sexual energy, and you attract quite a bit. And I mean, this energy feels like it would thrive best, like, you know, with a partner, like a single partner, more than like a lot of people. But with this energy, I wouldn't be surprised. You could probably attract a harem of women. Okay, we got the 8 of Swords again. Okay, there is a lot here about self-limiting doubts and beliefs that you guys need to overcome, but especially in the bedroom, you have a lot of self-limiting beliefs, self-limiting thoughts about what and who you can attract and what and how well you could please someone. And it's something you need to overcome. So for your own sake, but I just feel like so you can enjoy sex better if you haven't already. I'm sorry to say, but the truth about their sexual energy is you are vibrant, and you are also, you're someone who could attract many people at once, including a soulmate. One of them could be an authentic soulmate, but it comes from a source of within. You kind of have to do the internal work. Love yourself to the point where you feel confident in your ability to be good enough for just one solid person, and never lose sight of that, never lose faith in that. Okay, you guys, also with this energy, I do kind of feel like, you could definitely attract a bit of a harem. I don't know, or something like that, or if not harem, like just like there are probably multiple women, or in that timeline where you're the most authentic and confident version of yourself. There are a lot of women, or I'm thinking this pile is mostly masculine energies. Sorry if there are feminine energies watching here. Just replace the roles here, but you guys definitely could have multiple partners. I'm almost getting like a throuple, three-way relationship for some of you. And in this energy, it's like this is your potential. If you haven't already realized it, like you have the potential to satisfy two partners at once. Okay, like it's not, it's not like, because maybe for you it feels like it's rocket science to figure out how to just please one person, but once you really conquer your inner fears, it's like you could have two, if that makes sense. Not that I suggest it, but it is something I think is possible for you. So look for a sign. Let's see here. What are the final messages from Spirit to pile 2 about their sexual energy? So let me put this back in the deck. Oh, we got some cryptic messages like there's something better. Okay, you guys might be stuck on a specific person who may not have chose you in the past. Spirit is letting you know that there's someone better. By the way, there are yes or no answers in this deck. Think of a question, and maybe you might get an answer. So pile 2 is the truth about their sexual energy. Okay, we got let go. Yeah, it's about it's really coming back to this person here. Truly let them go, whoever this person was. I think this person may have cheated on you. And then we got yes. Oh, so there's that. You guys, I hope these messages resonated with you. Sorry, that's a laugh, but anyway. And well, I hope, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It would be so appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, pile 2.
Hello, pile 3.
Welcome to your video. So I'm going to real quick cleanse this space and we'll get right into the energy. So it seems like from the past 2 piles, we pretty much are just looking into, kind of like your sex life, to figure out the truth of your sexual energy, right? And so far the piles have been pretty hopeful on the, on the positive side of things, even though that, like life isn't always perfect. But let's see here, pile 3. Let's tap into the energy here. What is the truth of pile 3's sexual energy? Just get straight into it. Oh, by the way, this is an 18+ video. If you're not over the ages of 18, please don't watch this. It's not for your child eyes. Alright, so we got the 10 of Pentacles. Alright, so the truth of your sexual energy is... Oh, we got the 6 of Cups. In all the piles, the 6 of Cups has shown up. Okay. Oh, then we got the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. You guys might be an earth sign. You know, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, we get the Seven of Pentacles as well. Okay. Okay, so this seems like a general energy check. So you guys are definitely you guys are long-term individuals. You think about things in the long term. So anything quick, anything without a surefire plan isn't going to really pan out for you. I feel like for this pile. Then we got the Devil card here at the bottom of the deck. So this kind of feels like something you guys are learning to, it's like a temptation you're learning to break. I think that you guys, what you're coming to understand, or what you will come to understand about yourself, especially in terms of sexuality, you're really built for the long term. You're not built for the short term. And what I mean by that is, you know, you may have entertained connections that seem promising because of how quick they came in, and maybe these people appeared to be very charming, but there was no foresight and there was a lot of just rushing things, which would have probably left you feeling very drained or used or just unhappy with the circumstances. So it seems like for this pile, it's something you're coming to understand about yourself is you need stability. You need long-term planning and potential that surpasses just an Ace of Wands. You need something long-term, stable, commitment, I think, before you could truly give yourself sexually. Okay, what is the Six of Cups? I'm gonna clarify. This Six of Cups, I think, is in regards to a certain person from your past. Okay, with this Knight. This is the second Knight that's shown up here. And oh, this is a Knave. Whoops. It's a Knave. I mean, like, it looks like a horsey's head, but nope, that's an actual horse. Well, anyways, Knave. The Knave of Swords. Or Page of Swords. Okay, so it seems like for you guys, there is a certain person, I feel like, from your past that's coming through in this reading. This could be an air sign. Getting Aquarius. Okay, this person could be, they're very quick-witted. They're also kind of cunning, if this is a person. Okay, it's something about them. Maybe they're trying to come back into this reading. I'm not exactly sure. This is like a past energy, though, for sure. This could have been someone you met as a kid. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that's about. So, anyways, let's see. What's the truth of pile 3 sexual energy? Or you know what, actually, maybe I should channel more into the energy check portion. Okay, well, we got the Empress card here in reverse, so I do feel like there is anything that isn't guaranteed to prosper, or some things are guaranteed not to prosper. Okay, what else? Yeah, somebody could have missed a calling here when they didn't choose you. Okay, something that could have been long-term and stable. So what's in your sexual energy anyway? This could be your most recent partner. Could have been a while ago, though, since you've been with them, or this could be someone you're thinking about from your past. Yeah, and this is something that is kind of either dark or depressing for you to mention. something that doesn't really make you feel good anymore. Okay, and they're still in your sexual energy, so like, why is that, Spirit? Yeah, this person still wants you. They kind of still want you to be in their energy. They want you to compete over them. Yeah, they really want you to spend mental energy on them. And I mean, like, I don't know. This is somebody here who kind of likes the feeling of having a harem. Or just having people think about them. This person could be... I mean, they're obviously, their energy shows up as this, like, page. They're very immature, but... I don't know. This person is weird. To be completely honest with you. I'm tempted to just cleanse them out of the reading. Because I don't really like their energy. And I don't want them to continue to interfere here. So, I'm setting a boundary. And if they show up in these cards, I will just restart. So what is the truth of pile 3 sexual energy? You guys do definitely thrive in long-term commitments. So we got the Knight of Chalices here in reverse. You have, I feel like, been cheated. Or either you've been cheated or cheated on. Okay. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Why is there a kid here? Look at the Judgment card. The second time the Judgment card showed up. So it does kind of seem like... Well, this is like an innocent thing, though. More than it's supposed to be sexual, but... it does kind of feel like you guys, have been... I mean, I said cheated on, right? Because with this Knight, it kind of feels like you've been done dirty. Well, I think it was an attempt to call you into your power. Sometimes sometimes the universe will send you people who will do nothing but disrespect you so that you learn how to respect yourself. I mean, it's crazy how that works, right? But it is how it works. Sometimes we'll come across the most arrogant, ignorant ass motherfuckers, and it's kind of like a test. How much will you put up with, and will you stand up for yourself? Because once you realize, oh, I can stand up for myself, the power lies within me, all of a sudden these energies are shook. They don't even know how to interact with you anymore. They don't even know if they'll sit there and wonder, should I have treated them this way? Is this the love of my life? You know what I mean? These people will now be thinking, oh shit, like, I shouldn't have done that. How do I get this person back? Could be why this fuck ass is in the reading. And I will call them a fuck ass. Anyways, then we got the 3 of Cups. Yeah, you guys, you got quite the build. That's really standing out to me in these cards. These women, their figure, it's something about the way you're shaped. It's very attractive. It doesn't even matter how you look, right? Like, you don't have to have this exact body type, but what's important here is, like, trust and believe. There is something incredibly intoxicating about your appearance. Just like the way your natural body looks, the way the curves sit, you know. I do feel like people like to grope you. Like, your partners love to caress, feel you, especially your private areas. Truth about your sexual energy. Honestly, like, you are some kind of, I want to say, a curse breaker. You might be a Scorpio. There's something incredibly intense about your energy, and this will scare people away from you, but to the right people, it is hypnotic. With this Death card too, I don't know, it's like you put an end to things. I'm not really sure how that applies to your sexual energy, but I think, like, you might be good at rejecting advances. Like, maybe people will approach you with the incorrect energy and you're like, get away, ew, and like they'll come back but better for it. You also, okay, so with with the only cards here being in reverse, being water or cup cards, there could be something here about a lack of hydration down there. I mean, I don't know if that's a condition you might have, or if it's like, maybe you're not very interested in sex with some of your partners, maybe because you haven't built the correct attachment. Maybe this pile, you're built for long-term stability, but you entertain connections that are short-term, and that could be kind of damaging, or just not true for you, not the correct energy for you. What's the truth of pile 2 sexual, or sorry, pile 3 sexual energy? What is the truth of pile 2 sexual energy, Spirit? Two of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys may definitely like to seduce people with the art of smell, with scent. That's something random, but I feel like that could be the case for some of you. The truth of it is, I think you haven't mastered it yet. You guys haven't really tapped into this energy. That's what I'm feeling. You may have had a lot of sex, don't get me wrong. You may have gone out there and explored, but you haven't really tapped into the essence of your energy. There's something about you very angelic-like. Okay, the angel of death is a real thing as well. I think there's an intensity here to either your body or to the way you like things. Okay, some sort of something here that you haven't really been able to explore with a partner because you haven't found the right partner. I feel like for some of you, you may prioritize intimacy over connection, right? Because people will, in modern day dating, people will sleep with each other on the first date, you know? And so, but I feel like for some of you, maybe you'll actually benefit more from having boundaries, setting up boundaries for yourself, like waiting to really do it. Take that if it resonates, of course. I'm not really sure how to read this energy. We got the Three of Wands again. Distance could be important. You might be in a long-term distance connection, or maybe a long-term distance. Long distance. There you go. Long distance relationships may not be the best for you. Four of Wands, Six of Cups. I don't know. You may benefit from a relationship from your past, but this is the second time we got the Six of Cups here. I do feel, either benefit, you might, I don't know, because with the Six of Cups, it does feel like a past energy, but it could also just be you guys having a very innocent energy to you. Like, you could be very sweet, especially in bed. Okay, Two of Swords. We got the Two of Swords again. Well, the truth of your sexual energy is you may not really know it yourself, right? Like, that's what I'm kind of feeling. But you are learning it, or you're gonna learn it, or maybe you came across this video to learn it. Your sexual energy is one of a kind. Yes, some of these cards appeared in the past two readings, but there is something about you that genuinely makes you so unique. You have either it's something about your appearance, or it's something about the way you make love, or something about unrealized potential as well. Because with this Judgment card, sometimes it's about acknowledging the potential that sits within us. So for you guys, I feel like there's some sort of exploration or I don't know, maybe it's just like a you going within yourself to really tap into that energy, to really harness it. I do feel like, though, you guys are very, you have an aesthetic to you. There's a way, you have an aesthetic, whether it's you wear certain type of jewelry, maybe you like skulls. I don't know, maybe you guys like, maybe you like to incorporate a bit of death into sex, okay? I don't know what that's about. Maybe like, I don't want to say death magic, but I don't know. It's something about like, maybe you like to look at a skull, or you like to wear something along those lines. I don't know. That take it if it resonates. And if that's the case, you honestly keep rocking and rolling. But yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of unbalanced energy here because we got the two. Yeah. There's something here like about unbalancedness that may be a bit difficult for you guys to overcome. Like there's just something here. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but there is a message, and I haven't really been able to pull it out. So I'm going to use this oracle and hope that it has the messages I'm looking for. Spirit, please explain. What are these cards trying to tell me about pile 3's sexual energy? Maybe for some of you guys, after you have sex, you have like a moment of remorse, or like buyer's remorse, which is that's a sign there's something you need to heal, especially in terms of how much you give. You may give away too much, thinking you'll receive it back, but when you don't, you feel very cheated. Okay, we got, I'm thinking about you to others. So people who do sleep with you are talking, definitely do talk about the sex that they have with you. I ran away. People may sleep with you and then feel a sort of fear, a fear of death, especially if their intentions weren't good. And that could be like protection, to be completely honest with you. Protecting you from that person that can hurt your feelings. I feel you are a husband or a wife material. And that's also another thing too. Like, it's maybe when some people sleep with you, they kind of like realize like, oh my God, like I could imagine living with you forever. But then the thought of that is what scares them away. Okay, sorry to say that, but that's what we get in. I heard something about you. Yeah, people could really, I mean, I don't know, especially if you do resonate as a Scorpio, you could have had a lot of partners and you may not have been very satisfied by them, because I do feel like that's a lot of what this is. Like, you're not really sure how to express your sexual energy. I do feel like this pile would thrive best in a committed partnership with one other person, and being able to explore that sexual energy with them. And this person obviously should be someone you trust and feel very close to, and someone who has no intentions to hurt you. But you found something else about me. Wow, that's crazy. There's a lot here about words, word of mouth, speaking, communication. I don't know. Communication between you and others, that's somehow really important here with this connection, or either this connection or just in general. Take a chance, taking risks, focus on self. Yeah. What can you reveal to me, Spirit, about pile 3's sexual energy? You guys you must have Pluto badly aspected in your chart. Or you could be a Scorpio, or you just have a lot of Scorpiotic placements. We got Axe, breaking up, separation. You guys may end up in a lot of separation situations, and I think it has a lot to do with expectations. You come into something, especially a new love, and you kind of feel like this could be it. That could be how your energy is, but when people sense that from you, it actually scares them. You may have some things from the past you need to let go of. We got passions here. Insane chemistry. I don't know if you guys feel this way about all your partners or just a specific one, but it does seem like there's a lot about that, okay? I'm actually going to use the Moonology cards, and I think that's going to be it for you guys. Okay. Spirit for pile 3, please give me some cards. Your commitment is being tested. So this could be in terms of, this can be in terms of you and other people. I don't know, maybe you get tempted a lot by the universe. Maybe for you guys, you'll get sent somebody. Oh, you know what? Another thing too, you might have Aries or a fire sign placement in Mars, because Mars is also the ruling planet of wait, Mars is the ruling planet of Aries. But I think fire sign energy also can express itself the way Mars would like to be expressed. Anyways, what do you need to release? I do feel like for a lot of you, a situation is kind of like coming into my head. And so you're coming, and a win-win situation is forecast. Emotions are running high. So I feel like for you guys, what you need to hear is, first of all, throat chakra, because of these two cards. They're predominantly like blue. I'm gonna like take like a blue. I'm just gonna side and say that it's like bluish, right? And that is related to the throat chakra space. And sometimes I pay attention to the colors of the cards. Sometimes I don't. This is one of those times where I feel like blue is important here. Anyway, so especially with full moon and Gemini. Gemini is quite a communicative sign. I feel like for you guys, I'm getting this energy, I'm kind of picturing something, this idea that maybe for some of you, the universe tests you when you enter a new relationship with a past person, right? Whenever you are ready to move on and you're ready to enter a new relationship with somebody, the universe may just present another person who's twice as tempting. You know, for some of you, you know, maybe that's something you have to overcome in this lifetime, because to be honest, the part of the reason why this was so hard for me to read is because I can't really relate to this energy here. I'm gonna put the Moonology cards here away now, and just kind of clearing this away to show you what I mean. Alright, so I feel like in the past, I mean, there's a couple ways to read this. I'm reading this in the perspective if, like, you know, I was you guys. But maybe the reason why that's hard for me to read from that perspective is because I haven't quite made these same decisions. But it does seem like you guys, I mean, I'm sorry to say, but it does kind of feel like if this energy isn't someone you know, this energy could be you. You could be someone who is very immature, and I mean, like, you have an immense sexual energy to you. With this death card especially, it feels like you're some kind of god when it comes to your sexual energy. It's just that you may express and give it away to people who don't honor or respect you. These could be people who don't, I mean, you may think they honor and respect you, but they may just be using you as well. I don't know, I'm getting this sense of a lot of lack of foresight and long-term planning. Like, it's something like you guys may be ready now to settle down, or if you're not ready to settle down, there will be a time when you are ready, and you may have already scared away all your soulmate connections. And soulmate connections, they're tricky to navigate, but it's one of those things where if you show the universe you do not honor and respect them, they're not going to keep giving them to you, right? Blessings are a rarity. Well, okay, they don't have to be though, but they can be for some people. Blessings are, in my opinion, a birthright. We're supposed to have blessings, but if you continue to treat them a certain way and you don't respect them, the universe will take it away from you to show you what life would be like without them, right? Especially if you have that mentality of lack, like you're always focusing on what you don't have, then the universe will give you very little so that when you do get something, you appreciate it more. All right. Well, you guys, you know, thank you for sticking around to the end of this to the end of this reading. Good God. Yeah, this was quite a bit of energy to process, and I'm still not really sure if I was able to express it correctly. Please let me know in the comments if these messages resonated with you. Right, well, like, comment, and subscribe. It would be so appreciative. And yeah, that's pretty much the reading for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.